kidnapped little boy pressed a button on the watch. The next second the military district headquarters received a top-level alert. The military district commander reacted as if facing a formidable enemy. He immediately ordered his subordinates to assemble the troops within 3 minutes. They were to go to the location where the signal had appeared to carry out a rescue. The little boy received such high-level treatment simply because his father was China's top scientist. 7 years earlier the man had returned to the country with controllable nuclear fusion technology. Before leaving he gave a watch to his fiancée. He instructed his fiancée to press the button if she encountered danger. He told her military personnel would then protect her. He would return in 7 days. But the plane he was on had just taken off when it was surrounded by 3 enemy fighter jets. The man understood that what he possessed was not merely a coded case, but advanced technology related to China's national defense. In any case, he could not allow the case to fall into enemy hands. He ordered the pilot to plunge the plane into the thunderstorm overhead. On the other side, the king learned that the plane the man was on had lost contact. Mistakenly believing the man had sacrificed himself for the country, the king ordered that the man be given a state funeral. Little did anyone know the man had not died, but had accidentally fallen into a black hole. When he woke up again 7 years had passed on Earth. His twin children had already grown up. It turned out that before he returned, his fiancée had already become pregnant. In order not to worry him, she had not told him, but as the days went by, there was never any news of him. The woman's parents noticed she was pregnant before marriage and drove her out of the house. Over the years she raised the 2 children alone and endured extreme hardship. Fortunately the man was already on his way back. At the first moment the plane's signal reappeared. The king received the news. He was overjoyed to learn the man was not dead. Although 7 years had passed on Earth, they had only spent 7 days in the black hole above the Bermuda Triangle. The king decided to go to the airport to welcome the man. But the first thing the man wanted to do upon returning was see his fiancée. The king expressed understanding, and ordered the country's richest man to sign a 10 billion contract with the fiancée's family. Little did anyone know this nearly caused a major disaster. When the tycoon learned how highly the king valued the woman's family, he planned to marry into them. The woman's stepmother immediately agreed to marry her off to the tycoon. They knew full well the woman would refuse. The malicious stepmother hatched a plan. They used the woman's biological mother's ashes as leverage to lure the woman to the funeral hall. They also imprisoned the woman's 2 children in advance. The tycoon had been waiting there for a long time. In desperation the little boy pressed the button on the watch. That triggered the opening scene. Fortunately the man arrived in time. He angrily stepped forward and confronted the tycoon. The tycoon lied that he knew the military district commander, and asked if there had been a misunderstanding. Suddenly the military district commander arrived and told the man and his fiancée to leave first, leaving the matter to him to handle. Seeing the commander personally escort the man, the tycoon realized he had provoked someone he should not have. At that point the man learned from his wife that they already had 2 children, but the 2 children had been captured and locked up by the stepmother. Suddenly the son spoke through the phone watch, saying his sister would die without medicine. The man knew his daughter suffered from a congenital heart condition. He was instantly furious. He decided to go and teach those who had bullied his wife and children a lesson.